Good afternoon, everyone. How are we today? How was your day? It was boiling hot as balls outside. I know, normally I am much earlier in the day. I also had, let's just say, and shame on what exactly? I warned everyone it was going to be a later stream today than usual. Is it because it's wait for my widow sponge? Is it a widow wait in the day? How was everyone's day? How's everyone been doing? I've got a bunch of things to do today after I'm done here. You had too much basic bitchness. I had deliciousness. It's mother trucking night, bitch. It is only 5 o'clock here. I don't know about you. So, sorry it's night for you. It's afternoon for me. Hi, Allison. I'm getting up because we're going to do Anime Chan's. I've got a couple of portraits. So I'm getting those done. I have been hard at work because I don't know if you guys noticed, I am now officially at 10,000 subscribers. Like, guys, I was so surprised we're already here. We have done it. I'm brushing my teeth and schooling your late ass. Whatever. Late to you is literally 0.0000000000001 second. Hi, Captain Fluffy Paws. Hi, Esteban. Choco always complaining. That is her default. I'm trying to find Anime Chan because that's who I'm. There we go. There she be. Oh, come on. She wants it. She didn't tell me she wanted it traditional or not. Hey, girl. You never told me what medium you the icon in. Took a day off. Well, that stinks. But I've been hard at work. Not you, Edie. You have to wait. The computer's not in yet. You have to wait, young lady. Now, I will warn you guys, there is a storm on the way. So, we may have turbulence. We'll see. Really? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yes, I have announcements. Whoever doesn't know, notice how you don't see my laptop. Because I have been able to rearrange my desk already because I am ordering a new computer, a real computer, a working gaming hardcore computer, and I have a new display. Are you guys ready for this? You ready for the drama I have with this display? Okay. So let's just start with I went to Best Buy about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. My husband and I was like, because I'm gonna do this in two different ways. Because Anime Chan has been like a huge supporter of me, huge, like all the rest of you. So I'm gonna do in a cartoon version, and I'm gonna do in a realistic version. See which one she likes more. What's the stats? Hold on. Please hold. I will tell you. Matthew picked it out. I have so many photos on my gallery that's the only thing that runs slow on my phone because it gets very mad at me. Okay, hold on. Getting my Amazon up so I can read you the stats. It's a great beginner one, and that's why I picked it, because it was affordable. It gave me everything I needed, and it's a great start off. When I don't need it anymore, I can update. I can give Matthew the computer, and I can update something else. Okay, so it's a Dell Optiplex 720 gaming desktop PC, Intel i7 4th gen, 3.4 gigahertz, NVIDIA GeForce GT 1032 gigs, 10 gigs of RAM, 520 gigs SSD, HDMI, DVI, VGA. It claims it comes with a keyboard, mouse. I don't need those, so those are going to go to my husband. And it's RBF. And let me just make sure you can't see my address or nothing. I ordered an extra 2 terabyte internal. So that way it will run exceedingly smoothly. It's also RGB. I got a new keyboard, which I'm gonna wait for you to show because it's gonna be on the video. But here's where the drama comes in. So I go on to Amazon because we were able to get all this stuff, and I knew exactly what I wanted. How are your hubby you do? We're doing good, Fox. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? So my husband and I, we go and we went to Best Buy first to get the stuff, but Best Buy was everything was small. Everything they had was small in selection, and I was not about that life. So okay. Whatchamacallit it? RAM. I think. Yeah. No? This is what Matt told me to get. Baby! The 2 terabyte. Is that RAM or is that storage? Storage. It's storage, Chaco. Hard drive. It's an internal hard drive. And yeah, the RAM that came with the computer was lower, so I bought that as well. So I got that all financed on one credit card. Yay, huzzah, happy day. Now, I want a 27-inch screen. It was whatchamacallit. It was exactly what I needed. I need to make sure it's big and wide so my eyes don't have to be... Because, I mean, guys, I'm on a current 10-inch screen, which, again, I love my little laptop for what it's worth, but I need bigger, especially if I'm going to be doing artwork or I'm going to be doing editing on videos. I don't want to be squinting all the time. And I made sure it was on a boom arm, so that way it's attached to the desk. Cats can't knock it down. Okay, great. I order an Asus or Asus, depending on how you pronounce it. I order it 27-inch, $160. Yay, fantastic. I order it LED. And as my husband and I are setting it up, because I wanted it set up on the desk, so when the computer came in, I could immediately start editing on a video. By the way, the video might be later this week because I need to make sure the new computer comes in, because the last video took forever. It was literally a short-ass video that took me 6 hours of editing. Ridiculous. But anyways. So that was a 10-minute video, and it took me 6 hours to edit it because I had to keep turning the computer on and off. Asus seems suspicious to me. Not here, it's a very good brand. But anyways, so right. So, what, babe? Oh, he's playing a game. Sorry, guys. So he's setting it up, and he says to me, "Oh, babe, I didn't know you got an LCD. That's kind of weird." And I was like, "I didn't get an LCD. I got an LED." And he goes, "That's not what the back of the computer says." And I said, "It doesn't say that. It's just a LED." He's like, "Well, I'm telling you, it says LCD." Now, I sold electronics for years, and even back 10 years ago, I was telling people, don't touch LCD, go to LED. The first time here. Hi, Jake. Yeah, whatchamacallit. One of my friends makes fun of me because I say it so often. But anyways, so now I look at the back, and my $160 screen is LCD. Now, if you guys know anything about LED and LCD, LED is more energy efficient. It's better on the eyes. It's better on coloration on the screen. It lasts longer. It doesn't get hot as quickly or overheat. It's not going to burn into the screen as much. And it's a lightweight screen. Well, I didn't even due to audio issues with my headphones, but my aunt bought me a laptop that works. So I'll be... Oh, thanks, honey. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's really LCD. So I'm like, did I make a mistake? I typed in LED when I looked for the screen. So I go back to the Amazon page, and there it says in the description, LED. So I'm like, okay, so I'm not crazy. I know what I ordered. So I go and now I'm being what people would call Karen, which I think I wasn't. I think I was 100% right. So now I call them and I'm like, excuse me, excuse you, this is incorrect. And so I get on the phone with Amazon and I'm like, what's up, Amazon? And they say, oh, it's a manufacturer issue, which is why they cannot issue me another screen, because they can't guarantee that the manufacturer will send me the right screen the second time. Like, so what do I do? And this is when Amazon says to me, oh, we'll process a return. I said, okay. Well, how long is it going to take? And they said, it will take 2 weeks. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? They said, it will take 2 weeks for the money to come back. I'm like, and what do I do in the meantime? I need this screen now. They said, well, you can wait, and you can order another one in the meantime, and then we will expedite that screen to you, and or you can just buy another one and da da da. I'm like, I don't have the money for that. First off, I said, second off, this is not my fault. I did nothing wrong. I ordered it, and in good faith, I expected my product to be what I ordered. You falsely advertised it. What am I supposed to do with this now? I said, I need this. I do all my work online, all the photo editing for my job, all of my all the different things I do, I require a computer to do. So what are you going to do for me? Because this is unacceptable. Now you're telling me I have to wait 2 weeks. I'm like getting really annoyed. So now she's like, well, I don't know what I can do for you. Hi, Toasty. I hope the guys, by the way, if you go on my Instagram, I don't know if it's in my stories anymore, but if you go on to Toasty's Instagram, she should have that on her YouTube. Donate to her. She needs donations right now for recovery from a very bad situation. Toasty, make sure you send it to me again, and I'll repost it in my stories if need be, honey. But anyways, so they're like, well, there's nothing we can do for you. I'm like, what do you mean there's nothing they can do for me? You need to do something for me. This is not a I can't do anything for you situation. This is a you are going to fix it situation. So now I wait. They put me back on hold. And I'm waiting, I'm looking. And the worst part is, guys, I have been looking ever since. And I have found out that in the price range I want to spend on a monitor, which is $100 to $200, almost everything is IPS or LCD. It says LED with it, but I want just LED. So I would have gone for an IPS display personally. I have this is what this is. It's an IPS, but IPS is inferior to LED. That's what everything said it. Yes, I held the band hammer. I was like, guys, you need to do something for me. And they come back because they could tell I was getting pissed. And they said, all right, Mrs. I'll use my fake name, Starson. We have credited you the $165 to your Amazon account. You can just keep that screen. Do whatever you want with it. Throw it out, give it away, dance on it. That's yours. They said, and then when you're ready to, please ensure that the one you order is LED. So Gothix was telling me to do dual screen. I didn't mean for it to happen this way, but I guess I'll be doing dual screen soon, guys. And that's the story of how I got a free screen. Didn't intend it that way. But Edie, when I looked at it, all right, so explain it to me, because as far as I was aware, every article I looked up said IPS was like a cheap ass version of LCD. Like it was even worse than LCD. Yeah, free stuff. Like I'm A-okay with free stuff. I take it. I accept. But you explain to me, because obviously you are more educated. I will be very honest. You are obviously more educated than me in this. So explain to me how it is better. Because me personally, I was pissed off. Piece of shit. I was absolutely. As the Southerners say, I was fit to be tied because I was like, this is not what I paid for. That is not what I ordered. The old age has made her blind, though. Not sure that matters much, to be honest. The issue you have reminds me of an episode of an old cartoon, Dan versus for something. It just pissed me off because I'm like, excuse you. Excuse the fuck out of you. And so now I'm just excited to get the computer in, which is coming in the next few days. And when it comes in, I will then be able to work on my digital commissions. And I can rework my advertising for my commissions and finally get that posted up. Also, speaking of advertising, guys, just letting you know, you might want to start paying attention to No Systems social medias very soon. Can you hear Starman in the background? I'm excited. What kind of computer? It's a Dell. So, I mean, it's not like it's some off-brand. There was a bunch I wanted, like, because I'm sorry. If I'm going to spend the money right now, I have spent years getting boring computers. I wanted something RGB. I wanted something colors and rainbow. My keyboard is rainbow. My mouse is rainbow. My internal storage is rainbow. I wanted things to be bright and colorful. IPS is better color presentation and image representation. It is also shifted around the angle wider. If you desire to shift and move, say 45 to clear. Okay. Can you send Edie? I know you know your shit when it comes to that. Can you send me a recommendation for a screen on Amazon in the $164 range? Because this is an IPS. It's an Asus VA27EHE eye care monitor, HDMI. It's on a wall mount. It's frameless. It's a matte finish frame, so it doesn't reflect. Star Santa, Starman. You guys came up with that nickname. I've been the one. I've been adopting it because I think it's just adorable. I didn't think of it till you guys said it. Hi, Jade. Cass, can you do me a favor? Tone down on wanting to own a physical rainbow. No, I will never. Cackles at seeing reference to Star Sun, knowing Maddie hates stars. Send me the stats on Instagram and I'll look. I will in a minute. When I'm done with all this, I will. Because when I get off of here, I'm going to finish neatening everything up and organizing. I'm going to get my old tower out of this room because the old tower just doesn't work like at all efficiently. And we're going to set up a computer probably in our bedroom because we're rearranging everything in there for when the kittens come out. And when the kittens come out, we're going to try to get a computer desk into there for him. So that way Matthew, Matthew can have some gaming as well. He only has the PlayStation right now, and we want him to have his PC as well. I got you to say what I needed. Whatever. Walk into her room and just get blinded by rainbows. Only in my office. Like, my God. What's hilarious is that people just don't leave me alone about rainbows for years. Everyone's like, oh, are you representing? I'm like, no. I just like them, okay? I'm not representing shit. Hey, Lexi. Where is Jasmine and where should she be? I know you're making that face. Take her for a walk. I have a temporary child. Sorry about the trouble with Amazon. I hope you get your money back. Oh, well, I got it back, but I only got it in Amazon credit. Let's see. Fun fact. Apparently, there's a legacy superhero from DC. Starman! That's hilarious. Like actual kittens come out or kittens come out. God. When the kittens come out of the bedroom. Choco hooligan. Matt, you're a suck up. Why don't you come in here and say hello? To anyone new in the audience, Dark Blaze is my husband. But yes, as Choco Hooligan said, today I was getting my basic bitch on. My sister-in-law to be and I went out. And we went and we taste tested all of the pumpkin spice lattes in the area. All the pumpkin spice coffee and lattes in the area. Starman and Stargirl, even a TV about really prepares for customary greeting. Ahem, moon. Amazon credit, better than nothing. Exactly. You know what? They refunded me on my credit card. They gave a full refund, and they made it Amazon credit so I could use it immediately. So now my decision is, Edie is saying this is a perfectly good screen, and Edie knows better than me. I was going by my education and all the research I did online, saying that LCD and IPS were inferior to LED. This is every single article I've found has said this. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what to do. Because what my main thing is, I need to be able to do my work and see it. Pumpkin spice white woman alert. How did Leon already knows. Hi, Rockarina. You guys can't see her. She's on Twitch. But hello. Release the McCracken. I love your name. I did get a pumpkin spice latte. Shouldn't be less than OLED. I know. See, this is where I'm just like, I'm stuck, you guys. I'm stuck. Because that's what I do. Like, that's what I did for my microphone, right? So when I was going to buy my microphone, I looked everywhere. I looked around what I could get, what was going to work for me, and what were the best ones on the market. And this one was ranked some of the top ones on the market. So who had the best lattes? So I don't know if you guys know about the oils in coffee or anything, but I will say this. I was looking for stronger coffee itself, an espresso, my local coffee shop, Titas, who does traditional Chilean desserts and cakes and stuff, they had the strongest coffee itself. Coco Java had the best, like, latte. It was this autumn delight, and it was a white chocolate mocha with pumpkin spice and espresso. And I will honestly tell you guys, except for the Dunkin' cold brew, Dunkin' and Starbucks were nearly identical. Thanks, started following you since you were on show. Oh, cool! Hi, Ice Princess. And you know what, though? Don't waste your time with the pumpkin spice scone from Starbucks. That shit was nasty. That scone was not good. It was not a scone. Let's start off with that. But their pumpkin spice muffin, it had this, like, cream cheese. I will say, that was pretty darn good. Hiss, no mention of the legal slip. Choco's government chains, even though it's in the UK, is Starbucks, for those who don't know. The chains that bind for her are Starbucks. I love their banana bread. I can't lie. It's pretty darn good. It's the most similar to homemade you can find. Their pumpkin bread has an obscene amount of unnecessary sugar. Agreed, but again, you're buying fast food. So that's what I was telling everyone. When you go and get that stuff, I think it's to be expected that you're getting an obscene amount of salt and sugar in your food. Because even Panera Bread, who likes to tout that they're like, oh, they're the healthier option. We all fucking know they aren't. Like, what the fuck?
It is overpriced bread.
Excuse. Oh God, Matthew, you made me talk too fast. But he's right. Their bread is good for fast food bread. However, I put that out too far. Annoying. But yeah, it was honestly just fun. Like, obviously, we knew that we weren't going out for gourmet. We knew that what we were getting was basic bitch stuff. But it was still fun, and it was cute, and I enjoyed just being out with my sister-in-law because I'm very lucky. My brother met a very sweet girl. He met a young lady that she's a little crazy sometimes. I'll be the first to say it. She'll be the first to say it. I love Jilly, though. And she's very supportive as a person, and I just like her a lot. I just do. And I artificially forced relationship on her. I was like, we should be friends. Especially after mom passed away, I was like, we need to be friends. Because I wanted to make sure that when my dad passes away, there's no awkwardness between me and my brother of any kind. Because Philip and I are very much introverts in a lot of ways. Like, we can go literal months without speaking to each other, which I get is not unhealthy. But, Musters, is your brother just you and drag? I don't know. The fact that he's bald, almost 6 feet tall, and about 150 pounds less than me. If he can, if that's what that is this whole time, shit. See here along the line, Subway convinced us that eating an entire loaf of bread in one sitting was healthy. I like that. It's true though. They really did. They somehow broke the mold and created this whole idea. So that's a maybe. Then bite me, Sponge. This is why Moon is my favorite child. Oh, and then yesterday, Leon tried to claim that my food that I make, if you guys are in my Discord, you can see, Leon tried to claim that my chicken looks gross. So then I went and I was like, okay, well, maybe it does look gross. I looked up stock images of the exact same kind of food I made, and my food looked just like the stock images. Like the standard of what roasted chicken in a homemade wine sauce is supposed to look like. That's what it looked like. I was like, whatever, haterade. And that's what I'm sticking to. He was just drinking hard haterade. He's like, well, all my followers in my Twitch were agreeing with me. Of course they were. They're your followers, and if you're saying it looks nasty, they're going to agree with you. That's what they do. But of course, if you guys agree with me, it's not the same thing. Look, raw. You're such a fucking liar. Choco's different. Even if it was perfectly cooked and it was made by Gordon Ramsay, but I said it was an she'd lie and say it was bad. I'm your favorite because I didn't hear. Because you're the sweetest, Moon. And the spokesman for that was Jared from jail. The seafood sensation sub? What the hell? No portfolio recovery. You're not getting any money from me. He only knows how to cook chicken in an air fryer. Exactly. And Radio even said, looking at the ingredients, it's homemade. And I rolled it in sauce before I sent him the photo because I was like, well, that's going to make it look far tastier because, you don't want dry chicken. You want it in the sauce. That's how I saw it. Apparently, I wasn't wrong. And he's like, well, black people wouldn't eat it. I'm like, well, considering I fed it to a black child and she ate it up, that's a lie. Okay, why are prettier people harder to draw? Can I ask that? I feel like your chicken was good. Thank you, Moon. Thank you. Alexia, I need a child's honesty. Come here. All right, is that looking swell or busted? Is that looking like the girl or nah? You can be honest. Auntie won't be hurt.
It is, but you did the eyes a little wide.
And do you think the eyes are wrong?
Just a little.
Yeah, you're right. And her chin's a little too small, too. Thanks, baby. What? Don't be reading this people's conversation. Go sit down. All right, and everything's done, right? The puppy pooped and peed? Thank you. She's right, though. I got to tilt this eye up a little bit. When you look as good as me, it's hard to get off. You are quite adorable, though, Edie. You say it like it's a surprise. Yes, it was a surprise. This is a surimi crab salad. Oh, so it's imitation crab. Shoot, child, you're for too innocent for this chat. She tries to be not innocent. And I don't even like children. This one's cool. Pain in my butt, but she's cool. I'll keep her. I'll keep her until her mother says she has to come back, because that's why she's here. There's no internet and she's homeschooled, so. So she's at Auntie's until then. Well, she's also taking care of her puppy for the moment. But she's cute, I guess, and we accept her. If you're looking for somebody easier to draw Abba. He says he was ugly in his most recent vid in the thick African. I fucking, when he does that image, when he does that, I am putting it into your brain, and I fucking die every time. Cause like, what the hell, dude? That's feeling better now. So guys, I have secured for sure that I'm going to Vegas. It is without a doubt now. I will be in Vegas October 17th through October 25th. So, now the next question is, should I plan a meetup? Let me see. They're still noisy, smelly, sticky, gross, irritating, small. Now I have my hands. Now I have more, but my hands are tired. But yeah, I'm going to be in Vegas. So what do you guys think? Should I plan a meetup? And if I should, what should we do? Where should we go? Is there anybody here that knows anything about Vegas? Let's see. Wow, everyone's so quiet. What the hell? Avoid the creeps. Well, I mean, a meetup, it would be interesting, but I don't know if anyone would be interested. I mean, there's 10,000 of you now. I'd assume. It's quiet because you were late. No, there's 21 people here. That's just average what I have. Fun fact, apparently in Marvel Comics, their version of Satan, Mephisto, is currently imprisoned in a tall tower in the middle of Las Vegas. That's kind of funny. That's why it's still going on an angle. It's not going on the angle I need it to. I like the beginning of it so much that I've been fucking it up. Okay. Current ruler of hell is Ghost Rider. Well, that makes sense. No, I'm fine. I just hurt my hands a little and my butt. It's definitely true about Mephisto. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to avoid that tower. You should definitely see a match. So, oh yeah, Matt and I are planning a couple of things because the last time we went with a friend, but his then girlfriend was kind of a bitch, and every morning I'd be like, "What do we get? What are we gonna do, guys?" And they'd be like, "We don't know." I'm like, "Okay, well," and I would make a suggestion, and everyone would go along with it. Well, about 2, 3 days in, she explodes on me. It just feels like you're taking over this trip, Cassie. We only invited you guys along, and you've been making the decisions every day. I'm like, because I don't want to sit around, and I would make a suggestion. You guys didn't have to come along. She didn't tell y'all. She didn't tell you she wasn't gonna stream today. I did say I was gonna stream today. I said I wasn't gonna stream at the time that I was doing. You said you've got to stream right now in an hour. I said no, I don't. And you were like, yes, you do. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm going out right now. I'm streaming later. See, now you making shit up, nephew. Is that too small? Of course it is. I said I wasn't streaming at noon. You wasn't listening. You were too busy making fun of my chicken. I love the Ghost Rider, the first one. The second one is trash. Like, straight trash. Bully her some more. No! Terrible sponge. No, Leon, she warned us yesterday. I saw the notification today, though. She's cool. Thank you, Moon! Moon's always defending me lately. I feel loved. She's the only one defending me. They wonder why I don't like them as my children. Because they're mean to their mother. Train the dark side, Moon. No. Leon's not a true fan. Now, the problem is Leon likes me. He just enjoys bullying me more. It's much more enjoyable for him to make fun of me. Moon pays attention. This is also accurate, Mitchell. Moon is always paying attention. Sometimes she remembers things better than any of us. Yeah, I'm trying to get Anime Channel all nice and drawn up. She's such an adorable little pink princess. That's what I call her. The PR people said we have to refer to it as character training. Bite me, sponge. Oh my god. Next to them, my shit don't feel so grand. Self, I'm feeling bad. Kinda feels like two things can be said. The world's smallest violin really needs an audience. I found that song and I actually really like it. The World's Smallest Violin. Have you guys heard it? I've been like obsessed and everyone's like, it's not that great a song. I'm like, yes it is! It's good, okay? Aw, thanks, Toasty. Better optics. What the fuck just happened? I don't know. Redefined everything to offend no one. Mr. Krabs, what happened? What did the audio blank out or something? There we go. Somewhere in the universe, someone somewhere's got it worse. Is this the Krusty Krab? What? Did you see World's Smallest Violin? No. World's Smallest Violin. So you know that song, The Good Part? Can we skip to the good part? You know that song? And I know Chaco's gonna clip the fuck out of that. But, whatchamacalls it? No, this is Patrick. But anyways, so the World's Smallest Violin is by the same people, AJR, and apparently it's a year old, the song, but it's getting its note now. Oh my. Listen. It works. I promise it works. Okay, now I'm satisfied with this. I've been looking at it over and over again, making sure this looks like her. Although I might put a little heart in her eyes. That'd be kind of cute. No, I don't know the song because I have taste. Oh, okay. So you're just a stick in the mud, not just a sponge. Okay, all right. As long as we're sure. Trash. Straight trash. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's up? Just dropped in to give a like. I gotta run. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. See, I would like to play it for you, but the problem is I'm pretty sure if I did, YouTube gonna smack me, and I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. I think you know what I'm saying, kids. You have cute hips. Thank you. Yes, niece. I heard you coming a mile away. What would you like to know? What would you like, child? Child. What do you wish of me? Child. What do you wish of me? Are you done with my bergamot? Okay. That literally says it on the package. See? Bergamot. Right there. You know, you can still play with it if you like. Or are you done with it? Is it boring now? Okay. Wash your hands. Hiss, ew, child. Come on. What is it? Come, little children, I'll take thee away. Are you talking to Chaco? She's a different child. This is an actual child, like of age child. Well, underage child, right? Yes? I don't fucking know. The child that resides in my house right now. The child that currently lives under my roof. Ugh, that's an ugly neckline. Alexia, what are you doing? Alexia Kaylin. Didi Mao. Didi Mao mo fuck before I beat it out of you, child. Bye. All the way into the living room. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Yeah, deuces. Bye. Hi, Beatrice. Who are you drawing? I am drawing Anime Chan. She commissioned me. And she has been exceedingly patient. I have not even done the sketch of hers. There's a couple of... I'm doing a lot of the icons today because I did a lot of the bigger ones before. And I'm just trying to get them all done. And I think it looks like pretty spot on. I'll come over to you, chocolate. No promises. I just bought my honey a Nerf gun to shoot at our kids when they are unruly. Yes! We love you, Jade. Yeah, write the parallelograms. Edie, guess what time I was up to showing her damn videos of parallelograms? We was up till midnight. Now, today, she knows the area of the parallelogram. And she fucking better! Don't you laugh at me, you little minion! Have you got any rain? It is on the way, but I don't hear it yet. Speaking of, babe! Matthew! Starman! Husband! Hold on, I gotta shout. I had to shout very loud. Get her more worksheets. Did you all just yell fuck in the middle of her? Listen, that's the worst thing I've shouted. If that's the worst thing I've shouted, then we in good company. You haven't heard. We have a teaching in New England around children. Adults are allowed to say those words. You're allowed to hear them. You ain't allowed to repeat them. That's how it's always been. New Englanders are always like that. We will swear our heads off in front of kids. The moment a kid says a swear, it's a backhand across the head. That's just how we do. Oh no, that's a weird ass angle. No, thank you. I had to watch it 2-speed, but I've caught up now. Oh, there's my sister-in-law. Everyone say hi to Jilly. She and I went and got our caffeine on today. Don't you go nowhere. Stop it. But, oh yeah, it's, I'm just trying to get these done, guys, because I want to make sure they're all quality. It's just I got so many at once. I've never had that many commissions, I think, ever. Ever. This is the most I've ever had. And then on top of that, to get them all at once, I appreciate it, and I know I brought it on myself, sort of, through God almighty. Excuse me. Through circumstances as they were, however. So I'm trying, that's why I haven't done any more original artwork, and I'm trying to get them all done before the middle of September. I want them all out to everybody. That's my goal. That's my aim. That's my hope. I don't want to be in Vegas still owing anybody a commission. And then my plan is when I get back from Vegas to actually post what my commissions are going to be. I'm Irish. Where do you think you get that from? I love your video about Shauna Ray. Oh, thank you, Athra. Thank you, Athra. Excuse me, me and Jilly are the same age. Thank you very much, Chaco Hooligan. Those tickets are actually her real voice trying to escape. What, so I'm a tinier, cuter voice on the inside? Why are your burps and hiccups so petite and adorable? Aw, thank you. I decided what I want. Good, send that to me in the Instagram, please. Don't write it here because I will forget. I'm telling you right now, you write it here, I won't remember, and then you're going to be upset that I don't remember. Shauna Ray is so true. Well, I mean, like people sit there, and I made that video a while ago, so I'd have to rewatch it to remember because I have a bad habit of once I've made the video, my opinion has been put out into the universe. Cassie doesn't have to remember it as much anymore. It frees my brain up for other things. Shut up, Choco Hooligan. But what I got the most bothered by is you have people like Shauna who, take the world by the horns. She's got no choice. Like, she was dealt a sour hand, and we all agree. She had to deal with it though, and she's dealt with it in the strongest way possible. She doesn't sit there and let it rule her life in a negative way. And then you've got people who are overweight pretending that, the life circumstances are just so hard for them. And I'm sorry, but if anything, I'm sorry, but that girl's got it way worse than anyone. And that's why I like the song World's Smallest Violin. Because, yeah, you feel bad about something, go ahead. Get it out. Feel upset. Vent. Do what you need to do. And then move on. And I think the problem is the thing I'm finding out. Maybe that'll be my extra videos week because I got a couple of videos coming out this week. I'm going to make one for the celebration. Once the computer comes in, I'm gonna make the Draw My Life that Serenity really, really wants me to do. And then I'm going to do a regular video. So it's gonna be a lot coming out this week. Again, one of the reasons why I was like, hey, I need that computer coming in now. But anyways, so your hick sounds like yips. Forever way, 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 way too fucking fuck you. I had someone be confused on whether or not I was 18. Still younger though. Hey, listen. Depending on the day, I can look my age or I can look a hell of a lot younger. Just depends on the day. But yeah, I think the problem we have is that nobody wants to just in the moment complain and then move on. They've got to continue. Like that bitch that was mad at Drew Barrymore. Because a couple of black content creators frolicked in a field. I would understand if Drew Barrymore literally imitated the exact same thing, and even then I'd be like, shut the fuck up, nobody cares. But it's rain. It's rain. My God. People, you can't appropriate running in the rain. And if you try to, I mean, seriously, you're gonna have a hard life. And Cassie doesn't age logically. Right there. I'm not Josie Grossi anymore. I'm not Josie Grossi anymore. I'm actually really proud of this. I was worried in the beginning because she was difficult to maneuver because she's got she's got these cute little cheeks and she's got a really nicely shaped mouth. Like, it's got pretty round lines and it's got good corners. So when she smiles, it frames her teeth nicely and it brings out her cheekbones perfectly. And it also frames her eyes just right. Notice that this is how I break down someone's face. And I am 17. The hell she is. And so it's difficult sometimes to draw people that have really cute features like that because sometimes they stand out so much to my eyes that it's difficult to do the other features. But she's thankfully cute enough that it works. What's next? Appropriating sunbathing? I know. Well, listen, they already got there. Tanning now is appropriating black culture. And they're like, well, no one's ever in the history of white women tried to be dark. Apparently, you missed the entire generation in the late 90s, early 2000s of girls in New England with bleach blonde hair and brown leather skin. Like, that was the thing. The tanner you were, the better you were. Like, that was the look. Ice blue lipstick, ice blue eyeshadow, super tan, and bleach blonde. That's what all the girls were wearing in my high school. Not me, because I hate tanning. I was a goth girl. I loved being pale. I love that you could see my veins through my skin. The paler I was, the happier I was. Jersey Shore, exactly, Jade Dragon. Also, wasn't Drew Barrymore abused as a child and never allowed to go outside? Drew had like a really shitty childhood. Let's talk about. I know there was YouTube will notice me when I got more. Okay, so Snuggle with the Struggle, because it's not even traditional. Sex abuse, mental abuse, just all sorts of fun shit. Like, real blast for her. And so, I'm not saying I agree with everything Drew Barrymore has done, because there's things that I really don't agree with what she says. But for fuck's sake, it was a wholesome video of her playing in the fucking rain. What is there to hate? Like, what is there to hate? Tanning was popularized in the 70s. Thank you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they missed all of that. It's not a new thing, because you know what? We still tan. Before and after we've met Africans, we still tan. And people have always associated tanning and getting sun with health. That's been, as long as you're not overly it's been a different thing depending on the generation. I think that's looking darn good. I think that's looking darn good right there, if I do say so myself. Let's see. Are you a .003? No, you're an 03. Are you a new 03? Ooh, let's see. You don't look like you're well used. Let's find out. If you like having pale skin, though, that's all. I was just gonna think that, Jade. I was like, but now today, that's also racist if I enjoy having pale skin. Pretty sure. Lexi, was that thunder? Never mind, you weren't even paying attention. Hey, babe, was that thunder? I thought I did. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Boom, boom, boom. Lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Hello, Orion. Oh, this pen feels fresh. This pen feels fresh and clean and ready for loving. Well, that was a bird hitting my window. I just heard it. Too many times a day I hear this massive knock against one of my windows, and it's a bird just conk. Your brother says you suck, and yeah, it's pouring here. Tell him he can go suck dick. Love you, Phil. Chaco thinks that you're just me in drag, Felipe. Sorry, I meant 20s Coco Chanel. Right. Eat corn the long way. I throw asparagus at you. I throw my shoe at you. Ha! Matthew's not even fat. What are you talking about? You know, talking to yourself, even if it's in drag, isn't healthy. You're stupid. Hello, Greta. What do you want? I see you, baby girl. Cassie, talk to a doctor. I won't judge you too much. Bitch! You judge me for existing. There we go. That's looking cute. She's very pretty. That actually looks pretty good. Aw, thanks, Jacqueline. She's a very pretty girl, and that's the thing. Like, you know, once you can get the angles drawing pretty people. Yes, Alexia.
Not.
Oh, I just heard someone coming. It's usually not you.
It's me.
Oh, it's you. Starman is here. That's what they call you. Hello, husband. Are you done?
No, I just.
Oh.
Oh,
Philip said it is pouring rain. Well, Philip and Jilly said it's pouring rain where they are, so. Be prepared. I want to invite you. What? By the way, Stars, I'm thinking about starting a podcast. Oh! Wait, what time on Saturday nights? Because the East German judge is critiquing you harshly. How dare, Philip? Guys, if you were wondering, Cynics is my brother. Hi, me, I'm Chaco. It's him. I want to invite you. Chaco has no limits when it comes to chocolate. I'm going to plan this out. Find out. I'm here too, casting shade from across the interwebs. How fucking dare, boy. The originator of all my childhood trauma. Here he is. What's this white chocolate? White chocolate isn't real chocolate. Screw you! I mean, just because it contains only cocoa solids. You gotta hate on it. There we go. There we go. Now her hair is gonna be the easy part. Any dirt? Listen, do not ask him that because he will happily share it. Gas is expensive. Durr. Especially here. Thanks, Joe Biden. Happily share. Give me $4.85 a gallon. No, excuse me. What the fuck, Edie? That's harsh. Like, damn, bitch. Time to move. Please, no. Philip, I swear, leave the sponge alone. Do it, Phil. Come on. Search your emotions. You know it to be true. So let me tell you something, guys. I was researching Because I was curious, like, maybe I'd want to go on a Disney trip someday. I don't know if I was talking about this last week, but oh my god, guys, it is so complicated and expensive. Like, why is there all these different park hoppers and bullshit? And why is there all this different, like, levels? And oh, you gotta take the ride here and get a ticket for this and reserve here. Why is it overcomplicated? Why? Why can it not just be you buy a set ticket for what you want and call it a day? Look, I've been in trouble for my company meeting today. Oh shit. I don't need to piss in that many pools in one day. Send me a message afterwards. I'm nosy. I want to know. Or do I gotta wait till next Sunday? You'll forget by then, Phil. Send me a message. I'm getting really proud of this, guys. I don't know about the rest of you. Like, I always thought you were a girl, too. I thought Chaco was a sponge. Just kidding. But her being a gal and hearing her voice. Chaco's got a really cool voice, all right? No, all jokes aside, Chaco's got a really cool little voice. Like, it's definitively Irish, obviously. But she's got a very snarky sound to her voice, and it's just it's entertaining to hear her talk. Speaking of talking, I need to plan another phone call with whatchamacallit. I gotta plan a phone call for my patrons soon. Disney parks are literally targeting money whales. Yes, they are. They are not focusing on mid-income families at all anymore. Like, you've got to pay in advance. Like, if you want to go to Disney and you've got a child of any form, 2 adults is fucking expensive. Like, we're talking if you want a family of 4 to go to Disney for a week, easy $10,000. Easy. Like, that's insane. That is not a normal thing for people to do. She's an Irish goddess of the Emerald Isle. Apologies, what are you, a chicken man? I'm okay, Mitchell. Hope you're doing well. Fall is finally coming, yes. You just admit I'm Irish? Yes, Irish! And you're from the UK. Ireland's in the UK, right? Yeah. There we go. There we go. No, Chocolate is an ugly leprechaun. How dare. Yes, it is, so I say so. It goes. Yeah, Clownfish TV covers dismal Disney all the time. And I love Clownfish TV. And the thing is, like, I'm a Disney kid at heart. I want to go, but I can't justify spending that amount of money. I can't. I want to. But I don't make the kind of money to justify spending that kind of money. Like, I just don't. Like, I'm going to Vegas, 2 adults. We're going to a festival. We're staying at the Golden Nugget. And it's only costing us, I think, a total a little over $2,000, I think. Yeah, but Phil, you've always hated all that happy-go-lucky shit. Like, I can't count your opinion on that. You've been hating them ever since, like, God. Shit, when did you start hating them? Long time ago. Way before all this woke shit happened. It just helped escalate your hatred. I think partly my love for Disney drove you to hate them. I think Frozen was Philip's tipping point. Frozen came out, and he really hated Disney after that. No, when they started sucking. Okay, when did they start sucking then? When, sir? Modern Disney. Renaissance Disney. You need a Florida friend to get you cheaper tickets. Yeah, but even then, it's still expensive. The movie's hot trash. There you go. Found the marker. Philip hates Frozen with a passion. There we go. I am pretty darn proud of that. I'm going to erase this. And I will send her the line work later. So let's see. That's good line work right there, I do declare. There we go. Inside Out. I didn't like Inside Out at all. A lot of I think all the live action remakes, with the exception of Jungle Book, I really did enjoy Jungle Book. They did a good job on that one. It was a good adaptation. It wasn't a carbon copy like the others have tried to be. Like, that's the biggest, I think, fallacy of all, is when they carbon copy these movies to the point where literally it's like, what's the point? What is the fucking point? Aladdin one was straight trash. Like, the whole rewriting of fucking Jasmine as this just, like, annoying, oh gosh, it's a terrible character. I like Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Renaissance Disney film. But I did enjoy because it was my favorite Renaissance, I could at least somewhat enjoy the new one. It wasn't the worst trash to hit. But let me tell you, wasn't the best either. Wasn't the best either. Let me see. Copy. And I'm not doing pluribuses yet because I got to talk to the person he donated it to. I've got to get a hold of Alia. Choco Hooligan is complete. Do you guys know if Hilula has come back? I know who's next. Charlotte. I gotta find her now. remake was nice, but Emma Watson could not sing. Exactly, J Dragon. That was my biggest issue too. Emma Watson, look, she's a good actress, but just get someone else to do the singing. Like, no, don't. She just was not right for the role in that. No. And I get it. You know, you want to get a good oh crap. She sent me photos that I don't know if I can watch again. Can you me updated photos? Still. Christ. Okay, I have to wait for that. Prince Philip was the best prince. Well, while I'm waiting for that, I can revisit Edie's. Because, see, I don't want to do too much on the pencil drawing because I want to make sure when I do this on the computer, when the computer comes in, I can... No, Prince Philip is a Sleeping Beauty. He was the only prince that, besides, up until, I would say, Eric. Eric was the first prince to really have a personality. If you go back in Disney before, Prince Philip had the most personality, and then it was Eric right afterwards. Prince Eric, I think, was the first to really have any kind of character. Sleeping Beauty's good. But you like part of why you like it is because the prince's name is Philip. David from Lilo and Stitch, but he's not a prince. That's the thing. There's no princess or prince in that story. We're talking about pure Disney princes. And if we're talking about pure Disney princes, the first prince to have a personality that wasn't the main character would have to be Prince Eric. Followed by... See, I don't consider John Smith to be a prince, even though Pocahontas was a princess. Let me think. Yeah, Edie, I'm going to wait to do the rest of your sketch because I want to make sure I do it right on the computer. And I don't want to do too many lines here and then end up having to redo it all and get a big screw up going. I know that Linda wanted me to update this because the boobs are too small. So I will white out these. The Sword in the Stone. See, I like the Sword in the Stone. I don't love the Sword in the Stone. But Aladdin didn't come before Prince Eric. And the thing is, he was the main character. Aladdin is the main character. I'm talking about if a princess is the main character. You don't know that one, Esteban? It's one of the older ones. It's from the 70s. So the 70s was a really rough time for Disney. That was when The Fox and the Hound came out. That was when The Sword and the Stone came out. That was when Robin Hood came out. The Aristocats was in the 60s into the 70s. The Rescuers came out in the 70s. What else is there? I think that's all that Disney had moved more towards live action because the animation wasn't making a lot of money at the time. So from that's what they moved with Mary Poppins, and they did a lot of live action movies during that time, like Parent Trap, Escape to Witch Mountain. Fantasia came out in the 60s, I want to say. Let me see. 1963? I thought it was in the 70s. Hold on. Let me see. First, so you charge. Yes. So I can unplug you now. What year did Fantasia come out. Oh, wow, I was utterly wrong about Fantasia. Fantasia was 1940, guys. Damn, so it came out really early. Well, I'm off of my game. But I do know there was a good amount that came out in the 70s. It was a very hard time. They did a lot of live action films to try to make up for that. Technically, Disney owns Hellraiser. Yeah, Disney owns a lot of stuff. 101 Dalmatians, yes. But that's actually a habit with almost all dog movies I found out. No matter, I win. Thank you, Philip. A lot of dog movies tend to inspire, and that's bad. They tend to inspire people. That still don't look like a C cup. Shit. A lot of dog movies tend to inspire people to go and get those breeds. Like when Cujo came out, people bought Rottweilers. When Turner and Hooch came out, people went and tried to buy that breed of dog. When Old Yeller came out, Labs. It happens all the time. I forgot what movie came out that beagles were a big thing. Everyone started buying beagles. When Snow Dogs came out, the purchase of Huskies went up. It's just over and over again. Everyone thinks that if they see the movie, they're gonna get exactly that. They want that dog because that dog's in the film. He's still cute. Cruella de Vil. Yeah, Airbud, golden retrievers. It happens all the time. And I'm not saying I don't understand it. You see that dog on TV and you want that experience. It's understandable from an inspiration standpoint. You want that experience. You want to feel what's going on in the film. You want to have a pet just like that. Understandable. Completely understandable. What's not understandable is that you don't do your research. And that's the biggest problem with a lot of people when they adopt a new pet. When they go get a dog, and I know personal friends that do this, they don't understand the breed's needs. They don't understand that each dog has different personalities. And they take these animals in, and I'm letting the ink set. The Omen for Rottweilers. It was also Cujo, Phil, wasn't it? Or was Cujo a German Shepherd? Can't remember. Beagles with the Fox and the Hound. No, those were hound dogs. Beethoven, yep. And now you don't see any of the whatchamacallit anymore, St. Bernards, but they were big for a while. Lady and the Tramp Caprice. For fuck's sake, Philip. Yes, oh my god, Blue Tangs and Clownfish went through the roof because everyone wanted their own Nemo. Even though they don't get along in real life and it's terrible to house them together, no one cared. They wanted their animals, and this is the problem that we have. Cujo was a Saint Bernard. Then why does everyone say that it was Rottweilers and Dobermans that whatchamacallit went up? What was the dog? Philip, Diana. What was the movie that inspired Diana? You know what I'm talking about. The evil one. For Ivan. What was that movie? Help me out. It was not The Omen. Daddy said it was something else. No, Philip's older than me. Philip's older than me by 3 years. Boobies and Napples, damn it. No. Fine. I'll ask him on Sunday. If you're right, I'll buy you a cookie or some shit. But I remember it being something else. It was something where it was a dog that was vicious. And it was like the dog was the title of the film. There we go. No one is older than you. It's not how you spell my name. Damien is protected by them. That much I knew, but I'm talking about, like, I remember Daddy saying something different, that's all. I recall it being a different movie. That's all I'm saying. So annoyed to have to do these white spots, but I fixed it. She definitely looks like a C cup now. She didn't before, but she definitely does now. She was more of a B before. She remembers when they invented measurements. That's how she found out she's short. Suck my dick. How about that? Orion, come here. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Listen, oh, it's getting dark. I'm betting it's raining now. Because it's only 6:26. It should not be this dark out. Go get it. Yes, I know. Life's so hard. Life's so hard. Poor puppy. Poor pups. Boobs and Baxter. Was it back? I don't know Baxter. I do not know that movie whatsoever. Let me see. Well, it's not raining yet, but it looks like it's about to. That's for sure. So who else is completely and totally and utterly ready for it to be fall? Because I fucking am. I'm so done. I was so excited because, see, the weather got cooler. Baxter's Meow Mix. I'm pretty sure that is how you spell it. No, and it's, as a matter of fact, it's a family thing on why I don't spell it that way. Because I got my name from my dad. Cretin. That's why you don't come from Ireland. That's why you go from the UK. Or 9 Lives. Fuck autumn, I want winter. What do you care? You don't have any freaking seasons. It's always just cold where you are. I have produce that needs to ripen. That's because you grow all your produce. Some of us don't do that. Because see, if I grew produce, I'd have to be outside where nature is. A few names from me. Listen, we shall not go over. I know the exact fucking face you're making right now, Philip. We shall not go over the nicknames you have made for me. Okay? Okay. My pumpkins are beautiful. In winter, it's cold and sunny. In summer, it's cold and rainy. It's goth season. Exactly. Fuck nature, they gave us clown spiders. No, Choco Hooligan, and that's a hard no on that one. No. Yo, Phil, did you see that wasp I had trying to come in my house the other night? Or is it rather, it's a hornet. Guys, a European hornet, no word of a lie, that big, was trying to get in my house the other night. I was up late. Let me see if I can get the photo up. Hold on. Because I'm too lazy to get it up on the computer. Thank God no one particular is trying to... No one's yelling at me on my stream right now saying I'm doing it the old lady way. I don't care. Screw the fact that you hate that it's the old lady way. I'm still doing it this way. Please hold. I'm gonna do it the old lady way. See that? That giant yellow thing? It was trying to get in my house the other night. I'm doing dishes. I look up, and this just swath of yellow is slamming into my window. See, now you should know what a European hornet is, Choco. I did not want to fuck with her. I didn't want to fuck with this bitch at all. She wanted to fuck with me. She saw the lights on in my window. It's nighttime. They aren't supposed to be moving at nighttime. What the fuck? Like, as far as I was aware, most of these flying insects, like that with the stingers and the yellow and the stripes, they go Betty by at night. Apparently, now I have come to find out, not European hornets. Nay. Oh no! Those lovely ladies and gents, they fly at all hours of the night. Yeah, Matt just had to shut them up. They're horny old bastards. They're always trying to break it in. You must save money on produce. She should. She does. Yeah, Matt just shut him up though, Choco. He was getting super excited. But yeah, let me tell you. Oh my god, the mosquitoes in the south, bro. Bruh. I hope he doesn't shit up. Let me tell you something. He was decorating the wall of his crate the last week. The last 4 days, he hasn't gone doo-doo. But let me tell you something. That was a rough few nights. He just kept doo-dooing every day, and we didn't know why. Well, guys, I still have an hour and a half. And the other commissions that I have to do, I don't have the info for. So, mayhaps I can actually just draw. So what should I draw, guys? What haven't I drawn in a while? Oh, I should draw one of my OCs. Yeah, but at least mosquitoes are food for animals. You know what? Yeah, that's true, Phil. From the larval to the adult, that is very true. That's why I want to get some bat towers for here. I want to assemble some bat houses around the property to eliminate the insects. That's something I very much want to do. I'm gonna do a draw this in your style for my. Tell me what good wasps are. Well, they are good at pest control, and they are good about processing and composting stuff. They're great about getting rid of. Most wasps are good at getting rid of old wood, and composting it. They help keep down populations of other insects. So there's that. You asked, I told. I may not like it, but it's true. Macaulay Culkin is. I hate you. Wasn't it a bee, not a wasp? Oh my god. He needs his glasses. Philip. You know, I never seen that film. I just it looked depressing and I said no. It looked hella depressing. Isn't that Pretty Girl or My Girl or some shit like that? And it was about bi dorks. Listen, I learned by him, Chaco. But sleep tight, little sponge. Want to drink and harass Xbox players? All right, well, good night. Love you. Yes, Orion. How can I help you? I know life's hard. So I'm doing my draw this in your style for Oh my gosh, am I at the end of it? Let me see. Well, that's the case. Oh yeah, it is the very end of it, isn't it? Ha! Like that is the end. Whoops. Guess I'm gonna have to buy more of this. I'll order that tonight. How do you get it out? Or how do you put it in? Good thing Choco's gone for that one. Do I just like shove like this? I don't understand this at all. I know I've done something wrong here. I have done something wrong. How am I doing? I'm doing well, except for right now. I'm trying to get this damn thing in. I know that way. And I know this way kind of works. Let's see. Trying. Okay, so there is a spot back here that stymies me. And it's all the way in the middle. Why do I feel like I am mentally handicapped right now? Like, am I supposed to pull this out? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not supposed to pull that out. I'm still trying to figure out. Hold on. You know what? I've done it before because I've done this once before. Let's find out together, kids. How to refill Tombow mono eraser. Look, it's a first thing. All right, hold on. Let's see, guys. This is Angel, but I fucked up her horn. Okay. Okay. I have a refill pack. God, what year did this come out? WC, I only have one left, so I've done it before. That was very end of that one. I should throw away now. I'm a retard. That's it. That was it. I'm stupid. Lord. There you go. You literally just press this. You press that in, and then it releases it. That's it. Well, I'm special. My phone died. Aw, Jade. That stinks. On chest. Images. Let's see. These are all very close to what I want. First, let's erase this because it's not how I wanted it. Let's see. Nope. I think that's it. Okay. It's just gonna be a quiet one for me because Choco's not bullying me anymore. This is empty, so I'll keep it. I don't know how the other ones are gonna come in. Lexi, before it rains, can you take your dog out for a walk? Oh, okay. Thank you, honey. Go. Because when I first did a Draw Us in Your Style, I just did it just I think I reached 222 subscribers or followers on Instagram. And I was like so stoked. And I did it, and no one ever took part in it. It was very sad. I was very sad. I was like, not even one person? Like, damn, guys, it's not that bad. So, yeah. So now I'm like, well, let me try again. Because this time I have a hell of a lot more followers. And for my 700 one, I got like 5 or 6 people, which is pretty awesome. And now, because it's joining my 10,000 subs, let's see. Let's see. I just got home from work. Well, hello, Cher. Just started a new job teaching kindergarten. Dang. Well, that sounds fun. It can be a little emotionally taxing. Especially in this day and age. You'll be the only teacher I like. How about that, Cher? I usually don't like teachers, mainly because, one, I've seen what they do this day and age, and two, teachers were never kindly to me, so I've always had a weird love-hate with them. But you'll be the teacher I like. You'll be my favorite teacher. No, that's too goofy of a smile. I want it to be pretty and serene, not wide and toothy. I am the fun teacher type. Yay! Let's see. You think season 2, episode 2, Hello Boss will drop soon? I think it's gonna be another month. I think they said it's gonna drop sometime in October. I don't know what they're gonna do for it. That's my only thing. Like, I still don't know how I feel about the one that dropped before, because like I don't know. I definitely feel like it was a oh, what's the phrase? I'm forgetting it right now. But when they go back and they recreate part of a character arc, I didn't like it. Like, I liked it because it did make a little bit more sense, but there was quite a bit of it that I was like, "Ugh, that's dumb." There we go. That's coming along more lines. Retcon, thank you. That was it. I didn't enjoy that retcon. I didn't enjoy it. Like, I would have liked it more if Stolas had been more like a bad guy in the beginning or just a horny guy in the beginning that eventually fell. But to make it like he's just this suddenly tragic character, I don't know. That's why a lot of people are saying it, and I kind of agree with them. I'm glad that Stella is just a bad person. I don't want her to end up being like, oh, let's feel bad for Stella too. No, can't she? Like, they're in hell. They are princes and princesses of hell. And I get that they're trying to show that there's no true bad, no true good, and blah 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 blah. But I don't know. It just feels like it doesn't feel right to me. I'm excited to see the episode with Luna going to that rave and stuff the night after, or the night that they're talking about in that preview for season 2. Let's see. Yeah, retcon. They're just trying to justify Stolas' cheating, right? Today is 1 year anniversary of adopting my Fruity Bird. Aww! Happy 1 year anniversary, birdie! Excuse me. And Halloween session would be amazing. Yes, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. I definitely agree. See, now for all of you wondering, I know how Angel, if you pay attention and if you notice, Angel doesn't normally have horse-like ears, but Angel is actually a horse. She just has a human form. A gentleman that followed me, he gave me a really great way to, because I used to have these way more written out way better, but it's been a hot minute since I've been able to sit down and really write my character sheets and stories. But now that I'm going to have the digital thing, because I will say I'm going to do character sheets for all of them, and I am going to do a digital character page for each of my OCs. I'd love to see some backstory on Moxie and Millie. Yes, how they met, everything like that. It happened again. Is Angel an Equestria girl? No. So Angel is my oldest OC. I made Angel. So, all right. So if you want to know exactly how she came to be, Orion heard something. Hold on. I promise I would have broken eardrums if I had not muted my mic. Come here, Ryan. Come on. Come here. Come on. I know. It was terrifying, but you need to relax. It was probably just thunder, okay? Go sit down and lay down and relax. So I was like 11, and one night I had this dream, and I don't remember all of it, but a wolf and a unicorn with wings were protecting me from something. And they were protecting me from something that was trying to hurt me, and they were running alongside me. And I woke up and I said, I love these. I love who they were. I want to keep them. And so my 11-year-old brain was like, I'll make them characters. So I drew them out. And I have had Angel and Fang ever since as characters. And they are who I built everything else off of. I agree, Blitz and Sosa's way too toxic for each other. They have some shit to figure. They're not. It's not a cute couple. And what I hate is one. Again, we know that the fandom is toxic, but on top of that, when people write them in their fanfics, they write them as if they're like this beautiful, loving couple, and it's so sweet. And I'm like, there is nothing to indicate anything about them like that. They are super selfish, toxic people. The only thing Stolas has going for him is he's a good dad. And I mean, even then, that's not that great of a thing to like. It's not that great a thing to go by. Okay, so you're not a shit father, but you're a shitty person in every other way. Lex, it is going on 7 o'clock. Call your mother. I want that homework assignment done. Like, I wouldn't mind if Stolas and Blitz showed like genuine like for each other, but the only one that showed any kind of like was the episode where the demon hunters caught Moxie and Blitz. That was the closest it came to, and even then, honestly, did anyone notice that Blitz really wasn't thinking about Stolas? Not that much. Who did he think about? He thought about a lot of other people. I didn't mean to interrupt your OC story. Oh, I did, didn't I? Stop talking about shit. I forgot to tell you that I got my Where to Photograph Bald Eagles video request done last week, and the person who requested it liked it. Yay! But I have a new project that I'm excited about. Yay! Congrats, Allison. Thanks, Esteban. Well, listen, she's in my care. I'm gonna make sure while she's here that I don't make it worse. Alexia, I didn't hear you ring. I didn't hear any phone ring. I didn't hear the phone ringing for Facebook. All right, then hold on. She think I'm stupid. I ain't stupid. All right. Okay. Her mom can get mad at me later. I'm that friend will be annoying. I'm not even joking. I can be that annoying friend. And Kayla will tell you. Aha! Boom. There it is. It's a phone call. Orion, I don't want to fucking hear it. She's sitting there dogging her kid now. I love it. See, because Lexi and I had to get in a fight last night, you see. Well, actually, Lexi and I got in a fight last 2 nights. I'll tell you guys. So one, Lexi was not pleased that a spider got on one of her toothbrush. And then she proceeded to tell me she was not going to use that toothbrush because a spider got on it. And I laughed and I said, "Excuse you? You only have one toothbrush, child. You're using it." "I'm not. That's nasty." And I informed the child that if she didn't use it, she was going to regret it. And let's just say that after a few moments of her fighting me, she lost the battle and she used the toothbrush. If that happened to me, I would be upset too. Yes, I understand, but it wasn't that the spider was crushed into the toothbrush. I said, "Okay, not a problem. I flushed the spider down the toilet," and I did. I got rid of I got rid of the spider. Spider all gone. No problem. She then proceeded to tell me that I had to throw out the toothbrush too. That she didn't have to use it anymore. And I'm like, "Excuse you? That is not how this works. I understand you were a little upset by it. I get it. But the spider was that big." Okay, let's start off with that. It was tiny. Teeny tiny. For HB, it could be argued by some that Stolas only rescued Imp to cover his own feathered ass, but it is worth noting that both Stolas and Blitz were very visibly hurt by the end. Yes, I don't disagree with that. Matt, crate them for now because they're being loud and I can't have them and neither can Lexi. She needs to use Kayla. But whatchamacallit? Hold on a second. Whatchamacallit though? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. No. Put them in the crate now. Yes. Brian got a crate. Shit. I'm good, Matthew. Thank you for worrying. Fuck. He doesn't even know what happened yet. He's on a game. Matthew.
What?
I need you now, like right now.
What?
Come here.
What's wrong?
I'm still on live stream. I need you now. Hurry.
What's wrong?
Come here and you'll find out, Matt, for fuck's sake.
Guys, I'm gonna have to die because Cassie needs me.
I just fell. I rolled my ankle and I jammed both knees. I don't care if you're dying. Okay? Because the dogs are screaming. I called them to put them in the crate. And Lexi needed the sound off, and I needed them to start screaming. But you wouldn't answer, so I had to come running out here.
I couldn't hear anything.
They were screaming. The dogs were screaming.
I couldn't hear you calling me.
I just fell into the fucking door. How'd you knock your like 400-pound ass thing into
I
it?
couldn't hear you.
I jammed both knees. Let go.
I couldn't hear you. What? I couldn't hear you.
Nothing like slamming on both your knees and falling through a door. That's great. I'm good. If you guys wonder why you heard that scream, that's what happened. I went flying. The spouses are at it. Yeah. Yes, Matthew, how about that? Oh, Matthew, for fuck's sake. Thank you, Cher. Yeah, because what happened was I ran and I rolled my ankle on a dog toy, and I hit both my knees straight into the ground. I fell through my bedroom door and had to sit for a second because I got arthritis in both knees. I normally can get up just fine on my own, guys, but oh, that fucking hurt. If you heard that scream, that's what that was. And so Alexia put the dogs in the crate for me. And then I had to call Matthew over because my knees were both jammed from slamming simultaneously. Well, see, he wasn't watching me. See, Matt had his headphones on. He's playing a game. I don't know how he didn't hear the fucking dogs, though. So, the dogs are now in the crate and they're calm for the moment. So, no more screaming from the dogs for at least another hour, which is how long we're going for. But fuck, my knees hurt right now. Oh, that did not tickle. That was not a pleasant experience whatsoever. See, it was his fault. Technically, it's partially my fault because I'm the one that threw that dog toy out into the hallway. But, poof, I flew. That fucking hurt. She ain't that old, bitch! Damn! Alexia's making fun of me and Kayla, her mother, and how old we are. She's laughing at it. She's like, damn, excuse me? We ain't that old. What headphones was he? He should be right in there with Ryan. Matthew may have enjoyed that too much. No, he usually freaks out if I fall anywhere. Just because the reason why my knees are bad is because I fell a couple of times in 2016. So, but he's wearing Turtle Beaches, I want to say. I believe they're Turtle Beaches. Dude, that fall messed up my eyes. I'm having a hard time drawing the hand right now. Hello, Sam. Matt. No, he still has the earphones on. He can't hear me. Shit, look how shitty that looks. That looks terrible. Now, that's a bad hand. That is a bad hand. Let me see. Now, somehow I feel Choco Hooligan is going to come back and watch this stream. And I'm going to hear the soundbite of me falling to my painful injury being repeated in a soundbite. What do we say, guys? What do you bet? Dear Matt, star one splat. What you gonna do about that? Is this an OC? This is an OC. This is my OC. This is for my 1,000 sub on Instagram. 1,000 followers on Instagram. Oh, that's much better. Oh, thanks. There you are. Oh, wow, honey. Are you concerned now? What did you throw? Oh, an eraser. Thank you. Hey, what's the brand of your headphones? Everyone wants to know how you were so deaf from hearing me. So they want to know the brand so they can buy it.
No, that's going to be a secret.
No, dead ass. What is it? I bought those for you, but I don't remember.
That's going to be a secret.
Dead ass.
Secret.
Matt.
I'm going to wait out the sides.
What are they? Seriously.
Oh, no, I forgot.
Chaco would have clipped that, absolutely. She would have absolutely fucking clipped that. Can you find out? Please, babe? Let's see. She can still clip it if she rewatches. That's to say, I don't know if she will, but if she does, because she always finds things that I did long after I've done them.
All I know is that's Turtle Beach. It doesn't have the name on it.
Okay, so it is a Turtle Beach, guys, so, you know.
It doesn't have the name on them, though, so.
I'm fine, by the way, thank you.
I think you find out. You said no.
Thanks for worrying, husband. I feel the love. Can you do me a favor? Because now I kind of need it for this headache that got from falling. Could you make me a coffee?
Oh, you want me to make you a coffee?
Uh-huh, I do.
You want me to make it?
I sure do.
Well, maybe I'll make it wrong.
I mean, maybe you'll sleep on the couch with Lexi tonight, too. Whatever, your choice.
Which one do you want?
Can I get a caramel, please?
Wrong. So you want to make a hazelnut?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. It was a joke, but... Listen. At the same time, you gotta admit, they were clearly good enough to not hear, because there's a lot of me falling. Just stop by to say hi, packing up my work day and going to eat some supper. Oh, well, enjoy, Karen. Everything's too well, except for, like, you know, the tumble. Otherwise, we're very good. Here we go. What do you guys think of this so far? There we go. I think this is going to look good for my Draw This in Your Style. Should I have her other hand up here, guys? What do you think? I think I might do it where her other hand is. I don't know. I'm trying to decide, but I'm not sure. There we go. I think that works better. I think that works a lot better. There we go. Is she a centaur? No, she's a what I call unicysts. They're technically winged unicorns, but they have the ability to shapeshift. And oh, you stupid piece of shit. There we go. I don't know what's lighting up on my phone, but something is. They're talking about old landmarks in Rhode Island. I like it when you stream near the evening. It's not usually that I do it because I just don't need to. But no, Angel is That's right, I never got to finish my story. My God. I got all distracted. So Angel, again, she came to me in a dream. She felt very protective to me in my dream. And 11-year-old me was like, I like this. I want this feeling to last. So I made her a character. She wasn't humanoid. And for many, many years, she never had a human figure. And then I forgot what inspired me to. But I just decided one day I wanted Angel to have a human body. And then I wanted her to not be alone. So I decided she was going to have a spouse of some kind. So I designed Diablo. I thought it'd be kind of fun if it was playing on the opposite colors. So she's all in like pale blues and pale purples and pale pinks. So, and she's in white. So I made Diablo all like blacks and grays, and she's all in silver, and so he's all in gold. And I very much wanted them to be like my power couple. That's what I wanted. I wanted Angel and Diablo to be my little power couple. And because I really didn't draw couples in my artwork, I only drew me. Oh, hi. How you doing? Hi, mister. Gee, thanks. Appreciate you.
Better. Better appreciate me.
Yeah. They all heard you abandon me, sir.
Better appreciate.
Lord. But so I decided that Angel deserved a humanoid figure. And so I did that for her. And then I decided she deserves to have kids. So I started designing a family for her, not just Diablo. I wanted her and Diablo to have a family. I wanted them to have children. Because I loved the idea. I love in stories and in movies and stuff when the character that you loved grows up and they have a family of their own and you see their lives as it is as they've gotten older. I love that. So I wanted that for my characters. And so I started writing that for Angel and Diablo. And that's where Spirit and Aviana came about. Aviana, I've drawn the most. I think because I'm the most in love with her character design. Her and Evelyn, I've drawn the most. Aviana is the gray girl with the pink hair. That's Aviana. That's her daughter. There we go. I think it's going to look good. You better appreciate her, Matthew. I know, right? MLP calls Unicorn Pegasus alicorns. I know. See, I don't like that they're called alicorns. It doesn't make any sense to me. I find Unisys to be a much more logical name. I don't know. What do you guys think? Unicorn and Pegasus. Unisys. That's what I called them. Everyone else calls them alicorns, and I'm like, yeah. I don't understand the phrase. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't sound as good. But this is what I'm drawing technically right now is Angel in transformation. She's middle between her horse form and her human form. That's the best way to phrase that. Where is my... Maybe that's it right there. It's not supposed to be all the way over here, but maybe that's it. My 0.03. This might be it, and that's why it's over there. There we go. I think I'm going to finish this tonight and get it up. So that way it's up. I've got to send that line art to Anime Chan. Because I got to make sure she likes it. I can't lie. I'm very proud of it. I hope she likes it. I say this every time, but a lot of the people that I draw for, they tend to really like what I do. I don't know if that's because you guys just end up liking me. And so whatever I draw, you're like, yeah, it's great. Alicorn sounds like acorn, right? Or rather almond. It doesn't sound like I think it's a cool sounding name, you know? I'm not saying it's not a cool sounding name. It just doesn't make me think of a winged unicorn. It's just... I don't know what would be a better phrase besides Unisys. I just don't think of unicorn when I think of well, now I do because they've used it for so long. But not because I liked it. It's the best way to put it. Let's see. The name doesn't sparkle. Exactly. I like your name for them better. Well, then I'll keep using it because, like, I've never personally, I don't talk about my characters a lot. Not because I don't love them, but because I think everyone else is going to be like, oh my God, Cassie, nobody cares about your characters that aren't from some kind of other show or anything. All my characters that I have, they were either inspired by something random that I saw, or babe, will you empty the dishwasher? Anyways, he didn't answer. I think he's still talking to Lexi. As I was saying, though, I think if people weren't so intense about OCs from shows, I'd be more willing to share my OCs. But a lot of people tend to get very bored with OCs that are made for just your own story. Maybe that's just my interpretation of them, but they don't seem to really care. So, while I love my characters, I don't want to expect anyone to do the same. Because I genuinely love my characters. Like, I hold them very close to my heart. I've worked so hard on them. I've had them for literally decades. Angel, like I said, I've had since I was 11. Since I was Alexia's age, pretty much. So to have a character that long, that's why whenever I do anything for Animane, and he's like, hey, here's my character that I wrote, I'm willing to let you play her live. I'm like, what? You're what? Like, to me, it's alien to think that. Like, you're handing me your character? That's how I see it. In my mind, you are handing me your character. And that's a big deal to me. Angel reminds me of the unicorn in Sailor Moon. He did. I did not see Helios until I was a teenager. Maybe that's where I got the inspiration for the human form. Angel herself was all white in my dream. I added the colors. And she was just a very protective. Her and Fang. Fang was a wolf. They were just very protective entities in the dream, and I loved them. And I just, as a kid in my mind, the only way to keep them around was to make them a character. And to draw them and write about them and give them a life of their own. So I did. I think I still kind of do that depending on the design. Like, if I love a design so much I can't help it, I've got to keep it. I did that with Playco. I just drew it because it was a prompt. And then I looked at it, I'm like, I really like the way this character looks. Your OCs are a part of you, exactly. That is like letting you live in their body, right? See, the problem is, Esteban, is that I am very confident and I like myself, but at the same time, there's certain things that I understand. They may seem amazing to me, but I understand that logically, they're not going to be amazing to others. And so when I share them, the problem that I have is I never want to be that weird, awkward kid that's like, look at my thing, isn't it amazing? I never want to make anyone feel weird and like have to pick. It's a complicated emotion, to put it plainly. But in the grand scheme of things, it's merely that I don't want anyone to ever feel like, oh my God, there's Cassie again with her weird ass characters. I want someone to look at it like the way I look at Sally and Jerry for It's a Lola. I fucking love her characters. I love the designs. I think they are so cute. And I know that they're technically bad people in their comic, but I love the characters together. I think they're so fun. I love looking at the idea of their romance. And I want that from my characters. And so I'm very careful about sharing them for that reason. Have you seen funny meme about the centaur babies? Foals get up and run after they are born, but human babies can't lift their head. I have seen that. So the head's just flopping around. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's like I appreciate my own characters and I love them. And I have been told by many people that my characters have a lot of quality to them. They're not what everyone thinks an OC, like, some cringe thing. Because, like, what I hate is when you see, oh, this is my original character from my original story. And it's literally like this furry with 5 billion different patterns and colors slapped on it. That bothers me too. Maybe I'm just too judgmental. I don't know. I seriously love all my paintings, even though I know I'm not super experienced or educated in art, right? But there are those people who's gonna hate on them. Oh yeah, like again, I was defending Christian on Instagram the other day. Not Instagram, Twitter. No, yeah, Twitter. Okay, my God. And oh my God, the people were pissed at me. Like they were really pissed at me, especially there was this like 45-year-old retired stripper who was really going ham on Christian about the way he looked. And I was just like, okay, that's fine. Refute his point. And he just kept going off about how old Christian looked. And I said, okay, but does that refute his point? He's like, well, you post artwork and you're actually proud of it. I'm like, yes, I am. But what part of me posting my artwork proves Christian's wrong? And I just kept asking him that over and over again. And he took to taking screenshots of my artwork. Like the painting, the drawing I did of Michelle McDaniel. And he screenshot the hand and said, you posted this and we're actually proud of it. Yep. What does it have to do with Christian? Then he took a screenshot of one of my mermaid challenges and wrote, you were actually proud of this one as well. I'm like, yep. What does that have to do with Christian? Like, I just kept asking him that over and over again. And he finally admitted, he's like, well, I didn't even watch the video. I'm like, so you've been going ham on my friend and you don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. You just think he's ugly in your opinion. And so you felt you had to go after him. I said, you are a 47-year-old man, a retired stripper, and the most exciting thing you're doing on a Friday night is roasting somebody, or attempting, I should say, roasting someone about their artwork. I said, that's the most you can muster for your weekend. But I'm the loser. You sure about that? You are seriously talented, Star Son. I am still insisting you make a fantasy themed coloring book. I'm going to. I did a vote. People did like it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Kickstarter for it. So that way I can get it printed. I'm going to work on it. Like, that's why I'm not going to color this quite yet. I might. I don't know. There we go. Matt, you can let the dogs out of the crate now because Lexi's done with her thing.
I'm not done. Mommy said she'll help me tomorrow.
Is your mom still on the phone?
No.
Then you're done. I mean, you don't need silence, I mean. And didn't you ask her all the questions? Didn't you ask her all the questions?
I only asked her 8 questions for now. She said she'll do the rest tomorrow. She's not feeling good.
Oh, she's not feeling good? All right, well then why don't you have your dinner, honey? Have the rest of your macaroni, whatever's left. Okay? Well then why did you have it for lunch when you had other options? I don't know. Let's see. But I love how Christian took it like a champ. Yeah. Oh, Christian definitely. At first he was hurting, but like, should I paint you? Share if you want to paint. Listen, whatever you want to do. I never complain. I would love whatever anybody does. I adore because I have taken upon myself to understand that there's no expectations in whatever I do here. None. No, I'm talking to my niece right now, because she said her tum tum's still upset from earlier. I made her chickpea pasta the other night, and I made that so that way it's got shrimp in it, it's got chicken, but she said the only thing she didn't like was the chickpea pasta, and I think honestly, that's what's upsetting her stomach because it is very high in fiber. It is very healthy for you, but if you're not used to that, it might upset your tum tum just a little bit. Personally, I think what she's meaning is upsetting tummy is that she just doesn't like the pasta. She likes. So then why don't you just say that, bitch?
I said that means you're lying.
Huh?
That means you're lying.
Oh, I thought you said that, not cap. Cap means I'm lying, guys. That's what the kids are talking like these days. Oh, is that what they mean when they say no cap?
Yeah. I mean,
I wasn't sure if that's what it meant. That's the oldest I've ever sounded, I think. Adults, get! I should make you go stand outside in the rain.
okay, I have a dog.
No, the dog stays in the house. You'll stay outside.
Okay, you want to ride me either? Okay.
I won't what? Yeah, that's right. I that's what I thought.
I said you want to ride to eat her.
Well, no, because he'll go to bed and she'll go in the crate and you'll go stand outside for the next few hours.
Yay!
Yeah! This child. Does anybody want a 12-year-old with a lot of attitude who doesn't do her homework? 20. That's all you're worth is $20? Guys, I'll pay you. Yeah, she said I was lying. It's not that she didn't like it. It's that I honestly think I think she can't handle the chickpeas. Personally. I became old when yeet was a thing. I need a lesson what the kids are talking about. That's what I've been asking her because, like, the children these days, with all their. Okay, teens are still children. How many times do I have to explain this to you? Okay, chat. Is 12 years old practically an adult? She doesn't understand when I call her a young lady or I call her a teenager. She doesn't understand the difference. Who would like to explain to the child? But is a teen not still a child? That is the question. Hello, 21? What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Stop worrying about your Facebook. Whatever you're doing in the bathroom, finish it. Matt, can you get her stuff in the dryer? It's definitely finished. Wait, you already put it in the dryer earlier? No, Lexi's wash. I washed Lexi's clothes. They should be in the washer. My eyes are getting a little blurry. There we go. I think we are all set, guys, because I can't see straight. I still consider a teenager a child. Exactly. I was a child at 19. Exactly. So, Craft and Fluffy Paws, you don't think a teenager is a child? I'm on time for the next stream. Babe, can you please go put her stuff in the dryer? Is Uncle Matt still playing his game? Is Uncle Matt still playing his game?
No, he's just.
Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think we're good. What do you guys think? I think we are ready for this to be colored. I think I'm going to flat color it. I don't think I'm going to shade it. And, okay, you can go. Bye. Didi now. Alexia, 1, 2. Thank you. Whew. My eyes are hella blurry, guys. I don't even know why. But I do believe it is 7:37, and I have done all the drawing I can for the day, and now I've got to get the house in order after falling flat on my knees at 80 miles an hour. This is fat phobia. Shut up. But, alright, guys. Well, I appreciate you all being here. I thank you all for the joining me on the late stream and keeping up with me on all of these newfangled stuff like no cap and whatever else kids are saying these days. Remember to tell the people that are important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, guys, I love you. Be safe. Have a fantastic night and or morning, wherever you are. I will talk to you all soon. And it may not be on Thursday this week. It's going to depend on when the new computer comes in. But I will have a few videos out this week, one way or another. You guys have a great week. Have a safe night. Chaco was here earlier, sir, for most of the stream. But goodbye, everybody. I love you all. Have a safe night, and thank you for joining me. And I will let you know if my knees are